Hey guys, my name is Danny and I'm your life and a relationship coach. And today I wanted to talk about, I wanted to give relationship advice specifically to women. Oftentimes, what I have found in my one-on-one coaching sessions is women struggle a lot. I mean, men as well, but women struggle a lot with self-esteem and then self-confidence and feeling good enough and wanting to really impress their partners in a relationship. And what ends up happening along the way is that you lose your self identity. You lose who you are, which contributes more to the lack of self-confidence and the insecurities and the self-esteem issues, right? Now, I don't want to say that this is only an issue with women. I want to be very, very clear because I also have a lot of male clients who struggle with self-esteem and self-confidence and all of those things. But what I am saying is that most frequently in my one-on-one sessions, when I have sessions with women, this is something that often comes up. So I wanted to give you guys some advice in regards to dating and managing and navigating a relationship, specifically from a male perspective as well. But at the end of the day, it's really about you and what your needs are and what you need to feel fulfilled enough and happy enough to maintain and sustain a relationship. So the first thing that I want to say to you is you are enough. You are enough. You don't have to go far beyond your means. You don't have to change who you are. You don't have to change your core values, your characteristics, your patterns of behavior for somebody else. If you get into a relationship and you feel like you have to change fundamental aspects about yourself, it is not the right relationship for you, and that is okay. That does not mean there's something wrong with you. That does not mean that you are not good enough. That just means that the connection is not there, right? The chemistry is not there. It's not the right dynamic for you. And allowing yourself to recognize that and realize that will save you a lot of headaches down the road, and it will keep the doors open for the potential of the right relationship for you. So often I find that my clients settle and they get into a relationship with somebody and they try to change themselves in order to make their partners happy. And this lasts for months and years. And you deprive yourself from the ability of potentially meeting the right person for you because you feel like you need to impress this person or you need to change who you are in order to really make this relationship work. You are enough. And if you are ever in a relationship in which your partner is making you feel like you are not enough, that you are less than, that you need to change this aspect about yourself in order to make them happy, don't. Take a moment of self-reflection, step back, look at yourself, and understand that you are beautiful, that you are worthy, that you are smart, and that you have the potential and the capability of navigating a relationship, but it's just maybe not this one. With that being said, that segues into the second thing, which is don't settle. Oftentimes people settle in a relationship because they feel like that is all that they are worthy of or all that they deserve. That is not true. You deserve more. You deserve to be treated like a queen. You deserve to be treated like the person that you are. And that's just as a human being. There should be respect in a relationship. There should be compassion in a relationship. There should be patience. There should be empathy. There should be loyalty, trust. All of these foundational elements, the fundamentals of a relationship, should be present. And if a majority of those things are not there, you should not settle. You are enough, like I said, and you deserve to be in a relationship that is happy and healthy. So if you find yourself in a situation where you are constantly settling because you just feel like maybe you don't deserve a great guy, or maybe that guy is enough for you, if you are comfortable in that situation, I'm not going to tell you to not be in that situation, but I want you to recognize that there's the potential for more. And again, if the foundational elements are missing, that is a red flag. That is something that you should step back and take into consideration and say, what are my core values? What is it that I need in this relationship? And what is missing from those things? If you're willing to work on them with your partner and your partner is open and receptive to that and they are understanding and they validate your emotions, then that's a different story altogether. But if they are not open to it, they are not understanding, they don't want to invest the time into that, don't settle. Move on. Find somebody who is willing to invest that time in you because you're willing to invest that time in them. The third thing is know yourself. Love yourself. It is okay to invest in yourself. Be in a relationship with yourself for as long as you need to, until you feel like you are capable of navigating a healthy relationship. So what does that mean? That means you have invested in yourself. You have gone on a self-development journey. You are focused on self-care, on your own wellness, on your happiness, on your physique, on your health, on your mental wellness, on your emotional wellness, on your spiritual wellness. All these aspects, all these characteristics are super important so that when you get into a relationship, there are things that you bring to the table and you are also able to set healthy boundaries. Women, men, individuals who are insecure, who struggle from self-confidence issues, and who do not invest the time in self-care, do not have strong boundaries. And when you do not have strong boundaries, it is very difficult to preserve a sense of self-identity. So go on that journey before you jump into a committed relationship. Commit to yourself first before you commit to somebody else. And that's not selfish, ladies. That is not a selfish thing to do. That is actually something that your man will appreciate in the long run. Because if you are an individual who is capable of maintaining and sustaining your independence, you will also understand that your man requires independence as well. You will also understand that your identity is important and their identity is important as well. You will understand that two individuals coming into a relationship is exactly that. Two individuals coming together and making the relationship work. It's when people start to lose sight of the individuals and they become one solid unit. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say solid. They become one unit, but it's a little bit blurred because they lack a sense of independence and self-identity. That's when we start to get into some issues in the relationship, right? Codependency issues, insecurity issues, self-confidence issues. So work on yourself first. The final thing is you deserve respect and commitment. Everybody deserves respect. Men, women, children, just human beings in general, animals, everybody. Everybody deserves respect. And oftentimes what I find is that people who lack the ability to set healthy boundaries have issues with respect. And it's not always just about somebody else respecting you. Keep that in mind. And this is why I talk about working on self-development and self-wellness, because you also have to have a sense of self-respect. How do you view yourself? Do you respect yourself? Do you honor your core values? Do you find yourself to be beautiful? Do you respect your own intelligence? Do you respect your place in this world? How do you view yourself? That is the most important thing, right? Because people only know you as well as you know yourself. You cannot expect somebody to respect you if you don't even respect yourself. And vice versa. You can't respect somebody if you don't respect yourself. So oftentimes when we talk about respect, most people view it from like an external perspective or from a perspective of you respecting somebody or somebody respecting you, but you have to respect yourself. And lastly, like I said, you deserve commitment. Because if you've put all of this work into yourself, if you've invested all of this time into yourself and you've been in a long-term relationship with yourself, then you deserve somebody who's going to meet you on the same level. You deserve somebody who is going to be willing to commit to you and invest the time into you because you've invested the time in yourself. So again, do not forget that. Do not forget that you are enough. Do not settle. Do not allow yourself to be overrun by an individual who doesn't respect your boundaries. Invest in yourself. That is the most important part of building, sustaining, maintaining a healthy relationship, not only with your partner or in the relationship, but with yourself. If you related to this video, if you like this video, please click the like and subscribe button down below. I love having open dialogue with people. So if this is something that you related to, if this is something that you generally got something out of, or you think there's something that I missed, please leave your comments down below. I love to read all of them. If you just want to dive in a little bit deeper, you want more information on the subject, you can visit us at happilycommitted.com, where we have a multitude of different articles, blogs, videos related to this subject and many other subjects as well. If you want to book a one-on-one coaching session with myself or any other of the amazing coaches that we have on the team, you can book directly through the website. Again, my name is Danny. I'm your life and relationship coach. Hope you guys are staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you guys soon.